Robin and Jay have opened a very small circle into this place that they call Primo. Together, they would like all of you to take a moment to acknowledge the beauty of this place we are all in.
On all preceding days, we have been spectators of the Pioneer Valley, always recalling the ridges and the horizons that we know. Today, it seems the valley is spectating us as we honor each other on sacred land. This feels like the moment that a feather's edge catches a thermal. We are lifted to a higher level together.
Robin Lee Merritt. 6 years ago, I moved to this little slice of heaven called Western Mass. Within a week of living here, you came walking into Magpie's Pizza. And I said to myself, who is this beautiful bombshell of a woman? I'll never forget meeting you for the first time, your intensity, your bright eyes, and your confidence. These past 4 years with you have been truly blissful and just so much fun. You're my best friend. You're the most selfless, caring, kind, and badass woman I've ever met.
Jay, you are truly my other half. I vow to you a lifetime of timeless love, fierce loyalty, mountaintop photos, braiding my hair, mowing the lawn while swerving around wildflowers, and God willing, more dogs.
Oh, we could do that too. I vow to always kiss you goodbye at 6 a.m. before work. I vow to French braid your hair.
Okay, great. We're on the
before we go out.
Okay.
I vow to be faithful to you, to listen, to love, and to care for you for the rest of our lives. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to call you my wife.
I love you, Jay. Please take me as your wife for all our Jay's days. And I vow to make you a happy man.
To come from good stock stems from an animal husbandry term and refers to horse or cow that has good breeding. And we don't need to look at Jay's withers for confirmation, but it is an appropriate term. Jay, we like your family.
Little context, I was on Jay's top 5 MySpace friends. Not number 1, but that's okay.
When you marry into a horse person's family, you have to understand that they are the pinnacle of life. They are the top of the ladder. Now below this, Jay, are the horses. And then you have their dogs. And the children come into the play. You know, children are somewhere in the dog category. And then you go down the steps of this great ladder of existence, and you get down to the parasitic worms and slime mold, and that's where men fit. Okay? When you are involved with somebody who cares as deeply about animals and that has as much respect and appreciation for what's around them and as much love for life as horsewomen tend to do, you accept your place and say, I'm glad to be a part of it.
I am overwhelmed with excitement and joy and love for the two of you and all the future has to hold for the love you share together.
So here's to a union of tender hearts and strong souls.
Mr. and Mrs. Brown, folks, from the bottom of our heart, long life, good health, success.
By the power vested in me for this one day by the state of Massachusetts, I pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Over high ridges wooded peak, as hand in hand to the pathway stepped a happy bride and groom. Theirs was a busy, active life, full of love and toil, and pleasures known to no one else but tillers of the soil. Time has fashioned threads of friendship into strands that firmly hold, and prove as years go whirling past, more precious far than